Hey, how's it going? I'm Mitali. I'm mostly in the moment, and we're looking at what they like about you. So we have two pick a card readings going on right here. So we're doing the main one, which is the six for what they like about you, what they look like about you physically, what they like about your personality and overall. And then we have like a side pick a card reading, which are these four crystals here that you can pick if you want to. And it's going to look at if they're thinking about you now, and if they do think about you, what they think about. So we have a two-part pick a card reading here. I'm going to wait a little bit so you can pick your pile. There's a random number generator below. There's one for 6 piles and 4 piles that you can use, or you don't have to. And yeah, thank you so much for your love and support. I truly, truly appreciate it. I'm wishing you so much beautiful, positive luck and just the highest and best divine guidance at this time. And I give back everything I receive. So all your positive energy, your light, your love, your support at this time, I give it back to you like tenfold. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. All right, with that, let's get started with pile number one. All right, pile number one, let's look at what they like about you. All right, so physically, 5 of fire. Wow, right off the bat, you confuse them with your sexiness. It's like too drop dead gorgeous. It's too alluring. Oh my goodness. Okay, and otherwise, wow, 7 of fire, the unicorn. I mean, this already is saying so much. And overall, go the distance, cheetah in reverse. Okay. So, wow. Right off the bat, physically, you have this very fiery look about you. And it could be just like the way you hold someone's gaze. Like, I feel like you automatically lock onto someone's soul. And that kind of drives them wild. It kind of pulls them in, and you have this about you. Like, you could be across the room and like give a look at this person, and you will just pull them in, or they just want to walk over and talk to you. And I feel that kind of intensity with your eyes, with your look, with just one stare kind of thing, you know, like when you walk by, someone does a double take kind of thing. I do feel that about you. Like, they really find you really fiery. And the 5 is usually the number of conflict, so I feel like there might be a lot of like competition around you. Like, I feel like you attract a lot of attention, and so people may stay away from you. Like, they might stay away from you, or they might have in the beginning, because they feel like, oh, there's too much competition. There's so many people that might want them. You know, they're just too attractive. Like, how could they not? But like, something about them just makes me want to like try. Like, even though they might have a lot of suitors, or it feels like they attract a lot of people, just because they're just attractive. Like, I feel like something about them is just like, come hither, you know, like, give it a shot, give it all you got. And they love that. I feel like they're loving the kind of like the chase factor of it. Like, and it's all just from your stare, like just from like that one look you give. Like, forget like everything else you got going on. Like, just your stare, just your eye contact makes like whoever this person is, I want to take off their clothes. It's like crazy intense. Yeah, so they love that intensity about you. Wow. I feel like you have this kind of like glow from within, like definitely with the fire, and this kind of these flowers with the glow from within. So I do feel like I don't know, maybe like you have like a really like warm blood. Like, I feel like you have a very passionate, fiery heart, and it kind of exudes out of you. So like you know, you may be someone, like, whether you're someone who's very like quiet and keeps themselves, or really, really outgoing and just talks a lot. Whatever your personality is, I feel like you can play either part. Like, I feel like you could have real deep intensity even if you're more quiet and reserved, or just have, like, even if you're really outgoing and extroverted, still be able to carry a very serious tone. And like, if you were having a debate with someone, like an argument with someone, like, still be able to like form a very well like thought out argument against that person. So it's like kind of like appealing that like you have this such like this intensity. Like, it's like like your stare, your look, but then also what you bring with it. Wow. Okay, so 3 of Cups. Oh wow. So I do feel like yeah, I feel like you might be kind of more of a loner, or if you're with a lot of friends, like you're the one who's like kind of quiet, or you're the kind of one, the one who's like kind of different from your friends. Like you have a very different kind of look, a different kind of style, or you just act much differently than the people around you, and that's so alluring to this person. And especially with this like unicorn, it's like, yeah, it makes you stand out so much. The fact that like you kind of do your own thing, you march to the beat of your own drum, like especially with your look and how you present yourself. It's completely different from the people around you. It's completely different from the people around you, and they find that so attractive. Judgment. Wow. I got like I feel like they feel like they're being judged by you. Like they feel like scared that you're gonna think they're like not attractive, or what are they gonna say? Like they you like incite fear in them. Like I don't know, for some reason like you make people feel like, oh my goodness, like because they're so attractive, what are they gonna say about me? It matters to people what you think about them, and especially to this person, they're just like they're in that same group. They feel that same fear. Like, oh my goodness, like if you say something like that criticizes them, they take it to heart. Like they just feel so terribly bad about it, because it's just like um, you you have that kind of seriousness about you. You know, whether you're very quiet or very outgoing, I feel like you have this like you're important kind of look. Like you're a very important person. Maybe you're an important person to your friends, or an important person at work, or just like I don't know. It's like you give us this kind of like aura of like importance, you know, like dignified and significant. So it's like I feel like people feel constantly like they might be judged by you. They fear being judged by you, especially because you have this kind of like lone wolf kind of vibe going on, which you may or may not be, because like it's like even with your friends, like you kind of do your own thing, you know, and it's just like your friends can't even influence you. So like anyone who comes up to you, like what are they gonna say? Like you're so you're so much doing your own thing. You know, you're a unicorn here. what a clarification. And like it's just like wherever you go, wherever you are, you stand out. You know, even if you don't want to, you do, especially to this person. Wow. I'm gonna pull more cards for that. Whoa, the Emperor. Okay, yeah. So I do get this kind of like fiery. I mean, we got fire. It's a 5 of fire and the 7 of fire, and then we got this cheetah and this desert here. It's like so much fire. So this, I did get like a kind of yeah, it could be fire, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also got like a Taurus kind of energy. It could be their sun rising. I feel like they might have like a fire Mars placement also. But like, okay, so they're definitely very like I not regal, but I feel like very like they know their self-worth. You know your self-worth, and they're just kind of like, wow, like this person knows who they are. They're someone important, even if you feel like you're not doing much in life. And even if you are, wherever you are, like this, you kind of have this air about you that you're just doing important things in the world, or, you know, like people come to you for advice and, you know, important dealings and such. So like, I don't know if you dress professionally, or just even if you dress very artistically and very stylish, it's like done with a like kind of professional flair, you know. It's kind of like you take things seriously, even if you are into fashion. They're like, you take fashion seriously. If you're professional, like you are on top of your game with like your suits and your professional wear. And like if you're athletic, you have like all the like best brands of like athletic clothes. Like, you know, like you take whatever you're into. Like this person feels like, oh, you dress the best in that category, you know. And it's like you can't help but notice. Like people have to notice you. You're just that beautiful. You stand out that much. Page of Cups. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, I feel like, wow, I see it's like playing in the background. Yeah, I feel like you also have a very like youthful appearance, or you may be like able to hang with people who are younger than you. Like I feel like whatever age you are, like people that are 5-10 years younger than you can also still hang out with you, because you're kind of just that in the know, or you're just that interesting. Like you can get along with a lot of different kind of people, and they admire that about you. It's like, oh, you're so unique, and on top of that you can get along with a lot of different kinds of people, or people that are much younger than you, or you can seem like younger than you are, and they find that attractive, because it's like, who wants to be with someone who's like old and boring, so they find that really interesting, that you have that kind of contrast, like that you're very serious and very important, but you can get along with people of all backgrounds, of all kinds of people from all different backgrounds and all different walks of life, like you've lived, like you can talk to a lot of people because you've lived. And also that like you come off like you can be young, like if someone asks you to like shoot hoops, you can like go out there and play a game, or like whatever. If someone asks you about like music or art or books or movies or games, sports, and whatever, like, or politics or whatever it is, like I feel like you got the vibe of it. You got like you can like hold your own, like talking to like whoever, and like I feel like you get respect from a lot of different age groups, and they really love that, because it's like this contrast of being very mature and serious, and being able to handle a lot, tackle a lot, but then also at the same time like having this youthful energy about you, like where you can talk about a lot of different things. They're kind of surprised. They're like, wow, like I didn't know that they could talk about all these other different topics. Overall, we have the go distance here. What I'm noticing here is like the cheetah, very fast, very furious, very attractive looking animal. Yeah, I feel like here you kind of take your time, you go slow, you make sure you get noticed. I feel I'm getting like like when you drive your car slow so people can see your car, kind of thing. Like I feel like when you're around people, like I feel like people are always like so maybe they're so animated and you're not, or like maybe people are just like rushing to drink and party and dance, and you're just kind of like chilling back there, kind of doing your lone wolf thing, kind of being a real contrast to the people around you. And people find that so attractive. If people are like talking over each other and yelling and screaming and like yelling a song or something like that, like you're the kind of person who's just like looking at these people like, okay, like I'm not gonna make myself look like a fool, or I'm just gonna hang back. And you come off so cool because of that. Like so like in your own energy, like not caring what other people are doing, so like laid back and so chill. Like it's really really a nice way that this person like sees you and likes you. Like they like wow, they like that you're like a hard worker. They like that, like I feel like a lot of other people look up to you, and I feel like a lot of younger people look up to you. And you may not even notice it. Like I feel like yeah, a lot of people might be looking up to you and you don't even notice it. You just go about your day, and I feel like people admire, pick up things, learn things from things that you just do day to day. Like you just, from what you do at your work, like people are paying close attention to you, paying close to like the details. Like, even if you're at a party or a get together or with a bunch of friends at dinner or something like that, like, just like people are like paying attention to you, and they're like picking up things and like, learning from you and wanting to be like that. And specifically, I'm getting specifically like younger people. So I feel like you might be a boss, you might be a teacher, or you might be a mentor of some kind, or just like the way that you are, it presents so well to this person and to others that like they notice that other people notice. You're like you're noticeable. You're like unforgettable. Like there's no way people cannot notice you. There and then when they do, I mean, they admire your look right away. But I feel like you kind of make them a little scared because you come off a little bit intimidating. Because you have a lot of power. It's definitely really obvious that you hold a lot of power. It's really, really intimidating, but very, very sexy at the same time, and very admirable. Wow. So that's what they like about you, pile one. Check out another pile if you want to see a little bit more about these energies, or head over to the second pick a card, the 4 crystals, to see if this person is thinking about you now, and if they are, what they're thinking about. I hope you have a beautiful week. I hope you have a miracle manifest by the end of today, and have much love and light from me. Peace. Hi, pile number 2. Let's look at what they like about you. All right. 9 of fire. Wow, a lot of fire so far. Okay, definitely very appealing, very sexy. I'm getting like a dime piece. So like I'm getting that you're very, very attractive, and I feel like you're kind of one of the people that wouldn't know how attractive you are, or doesn't really maybe really pay attention to your looks. And that's what this person likes about you even more. It's just like, oh my goodness, this person's so attractive, and they don't even care so much about their books. They're not like so high maintenance. They just kind of do their own thing. They don't pay attention to when other people are, giving them attention for their looks. They're kind of just focused on their own wishes and dreams and goals. And it's very, very attractive to this person, that like not only are you going for your dreams and achieving your dreams, but like you don't even like care how like hot you look doing it. Like, whether you're working on something, like doing some paperwork or like physically building something, it's like this person's like, wow, like they look so hot working. Wow, 3 of fire. Oh my goodness, so much fire recently, and new life in reverse. Okay, so I feel like it's very, very obvious to this person that like you've been working really hard for whatever you're working on right now, or multiple things that you're working on for a very long time. And it's kind of like obvious to this person, like, okay, maybe in the past you've gotten a lot of attention for your looks, so you kind of learned how to kind of move past that. You're not new to this. You're kind of understanding that, like, yeah, okay, a lot of people are saying that I'm attractive. I get it, and they feel like that you might have had a lot of relationships, or if you didn't have that many relationships, like you're kind of like, like you're kind of very like sure about them. I'm getting this kind of feeling that like you're so sure about your goals and what you want and what you don't want, and you're ready to take action. When you find out that you don't want to be in a relationship, you have no problem cutting that person out, and telling them the truth. When you want to be in a relationship, you have no problem, being even the one who asks the other person out, or being the one who kind of takes charge or makes it known how you feel about the other person. Like they love this about you. Like they love the fact that like you go after what you want, and you're not like ashamed of it. You're kind of like very sure, and like, also if you don't know what you want, you're not afraid to try new things. They love that about you as well. So interesting. So let's look at a little bit more about your physical looks, what they like about your physical looks. The star card. Wow, like the star is here and then the star here. Keep getting this like three stars here, 3 of fire. A lot of 3s, 3, 9 here. Okay, so I feel like you're the kind of person who has multiple things going for you. Like not only are you good looking, but you're very successful, and like you're a really good person to have a friendship with or a relationship with. Like you kind of are very well rounded, I'm getting. Also, you could be, if you're a female, you could be very like, have a lot of like nice curves. If you're a guy, you can have like, you know, nice muscles. But I do feel like there's something about you that's very magical. I'm getting here that like your skin is like iridescent, so whatever, however that comes off to you. But like I feel like, you know, maybe if you're at the gym a lot, you might sweat. You know, like maybe you go tanning a lot, or you're out in the sun a lot, or maybe you do a lot of work at night. Maybe you do a lot of work around water. Um, maybe you do a lot of work near a lamp, near a window, near candles. Maybe you take a lot of, you know, baths. I'm getting a lot of different things. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I do feel like if you're a female, like they find you like very, very attractive and very kind of elegant and ethereal, and it's very kind of like you kind of like come off like kind of like a like magical, like fairy like, you know, like there's always like fairy dust around you or something like that. Like I feel like this like magical things always happen around you, or like wherever you go, like whatever is around you, like that background looks so good and magical. It's like, wow, did that curtain ever look that good? like wow, how did I never see this like beautiful like garden of like flowers and stuff before? And it's just like something about you kind of lights up the environment around you as well. So kind of like if you're out in the moonlight, like it makes like the moonlight on your skin makes you look like so much more goddess like or godlike. And it's just like if you're outside, like the trees and the grass and the flowers and whatnot, it just suits you as a backdrop so well. And just like wherever you go, it just kind of feels like you just have a magical background following you around. It's just like I don't know, it's something about you just kind of lights up wherever you are. And I feel like it's because you have a lot of light within you. Just gotta say, you have a lot of light within you. So wherever you go, you're gonna light up that place. Like even energetically, I feel like you just kind of make wherever you are look its best. So this person recognized that in you, and they find it so magical. They just feel like they want to be around you all the time. Because it's kind of be like in a movie or something, you know, out of a fairy tale, or being in heaven. Like they just feel like being around you is just like kind of magical, and they love that about you. Like you just make everything seem like a storybook, you know, like a fairy tale kind of thing. It's like, wow, whoa, this person like definitely has their eyes set on you. I mean, they like looking at you. They like seeing what's going on with you. Like if it's photos or in real life, they just like looking at you and like being around you. It's an experience for them. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. So they like the fact that they that you don't seem so like high and mighty. Like I feel like you don't take the time to kind of cut people down. And they really, really appreciate that, because like, you could be a very, very attractive person, or you could just have very attractive features, or there's something very, very attractive about your energy. You're just very, very attractive to them, and they appreciate the fact that like even so, maybe you're very attractive when you're younger, or you're still very, very attractive now, or you just got very, very attractive all of a sudden. You know, whatever it is. They like the fact that you don't cut down other people because of their looks. You don't gossip about other people. You don't talk about other people's statuses, or, you know, whether they achieved their goals and they're successful or not, because you're just kind of focused on your own thing. And they love that about you, that like, you know, even though that you're very, very attractive, and people might give you a lot of attention because you're attractive, you don't really notice it, and you don't really pay attention to that because you have more important things to focus on. And like, you know, it's like kind of you use your attractiveness and like your skills and your aura, your energy to do better things in the world, and not really just focus on your own looks. You're not superficial at all. You're not all about just like physical looks. Like you have bigger dreams and goals than that, and they love that about you. Like they know that you mean like, it's like, you don't even know how beautiful you are, you know, how handsome you are. Okay, the Two of Wands. Wow. So the Three of Wands, now the Two of Wands. Okay. I feel like they love, what they love about your personality, what they really like about it is that, like, you're kind of like a go-getter, you're a decision maker, you kind of make the tough calls, you go for it. And I feel like they understand that this isn't an easy thing. Like, I feel like people in your position, they might, like, complain about, like, oh, I had to make this tough decision, I don't know what to do, and they might go back and forth for weeks or months or whatever, days, and, like, they understand that, like, it's still hard for you to make decisions too. You're a human. You feel like, oh, what if I make the wrong call, or what if I have to do this all over again, or have to put in more energy and effort next time around, or it's still the same risk, but you just somehow make it more courageously than most. Make decisions very courageously. Wow. And Five of Wands. How many wands do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 wands here. 2, 3, missing the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm getting. Okay. So you're not afraid to fight for what you believe in or fight for your choice. So, for example, if you're in a relationship, like, and your partner wants to do something and you might want to do something else, and you feel like you're in the right, or you feel like this is a risk worth taking, like, you're ready to fight for your cause. Like, you're ready to fight for what you believe in, because you work so hard for what you have in your life and where you are now. Like, you worked so hard to get where you are now, that you're not afraid to fight for what you believe is right. And even if you're wrong, you're just like, I'm the one who did the work. I can say what path I want to go down. And they're really, really loving this about you. Like, they feel like it's like they're feeling like it's rare. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but, like, they feel like it's very rare to find someone like you, someone who stands up for what they believe in, makes the choice, goes for it, and doesn't really bother other people for it. It's like, I know what I want out of life. I'm not gonna, like, bother other people about what I want in life. But, like, if people want to challenge me, like, I'll fight for it, or I'll state my case. But it's like, kind of like, I do my own thing. I don't care what anyone else is doing. I forge my own life. I go my own way. And if you need to fight for your path, or why you chose this path versus another, like, you'll go for it. But other than that, like, I feel like you're not dumb here. Like, they know, they're like, not even, like, dumb isn't even another word. It's like, not only are they not dumb, like, it's like I feel like they were using the word dumb because they're so used to having so many dumb people around them. I'm not usually this crass or this mean, but, like, I feel like that's what they're saying. They're like, oh my god, there's so many dumb people around me. Like, I'm so grateful that they're so wise beyond their years, and, like, not acting like a newborn baby, or not acting very immature or young. Like, they just focus on their life and what their goals are, makes tough decisions, and, like, will stand up for what they believe in if they want to. But other than that, they're just, forging their own path without bothering anyone else about it, and no one else bothers them either. So it's like, it's very, like, this cool, calm-headed person. And then, wow, this is the Queen of Cups. Wow. Which is a very beautiful, sensitive person. And here we have, like, a stork. Wow. So I feel like if you're a female, because we have mostly female in these cards. Some females, some guys here. This is a guy. But yeah, I feel like if you're a female, like, you definitely have very sensual qualities about you. You're very, very gorgeous, or there's like something very, very pretty about, you know, your eyes, your skin, the way you carry yourself, your hair, you know, feminine aspects. You have a lot of feminine, a very feminine body type or very feminine features. And like a very, very natural beauty. Like you definitely can hold your own without makeup or anything. And that just makes you all the more attracted to this person, because like you can just have your hair up, or you can just like, you know, run out the door, you know, because you're late to work or something. I don't know, like, and you know, have, you know, dirt all over your clothes because you're working outside or something, and like you still look absolutely drop dead gorgeous to this person. If you're a male, I'm getting that like you have very like you have something about you that's like, there's like one feature that you have that's like feminine, and that's what sets you apart from all the other guys. Like it's like maybe your eyes are very, very round, or you know, something about you, like, you know, maybe you have a very, very like soft face or something, or like soft energy about you, but then everything else is so super masculine that it's like it kind of like makes women kind of just like, you know, swoon kind of thing, because just like, wow, here's like this very handsome man, and then they have this like one quality about you that's just like makes you very, very dreamy to them. All right, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and comment. You can definitely check out another pile to see a little bit more about some of these energies. And then also, if you want, check out the second pick a card, where I have the crystals. Actually pick a crystal to see if this person is thinking about you now, and if they are, what they're thinking about you. All right, besides that, I hope you have a beautiful week. I hope you have a miracle manifest by the end of the day, and I wish you so much love, light, peace. Hi, pile number 3. Let's look at what they like about you. I hope you're having a great day. Physically, wow, the moon card. Okay, so right away we get this energy of a very, very feminine energy, or very watery like energy. I feel like you might have a very pale skin, no matter if you're whatever skin type you are. I feel like you might have very pale or light skin compared to others in your race. I'm getting definitely very rounded features, very soft features. If you're a male, I'm getting that you may have a very like musician or artist kind of demeanor about you. You could be very like studious, even like a lawyer type energy about you, but like it's kind of like this very like smart, creative look about you. Very soft, very gentle. Yeah. Wow. The 9 of water, 9 of cups, and time for a nap. Do you see this? The 2 moons here. Oh, wow. That's so cool. And the 9 of water. This huge diamond here. This mermaid just being very, very like dreamy. Very dreamy, yeah. So I feel like you're a very like a dreamy person to this person. They love that about you. Maybe you're very like someone who just walked out of their dreams, like the person of their dreams. So they find you very, very attractive in more ways than one. They love everything about you, kind of, right? Because you're the perfect person for this person. Like they feel like you're the person of their dreams, the man or woman of their dreams. But at the same time, yeah, they might find you very dreamy. They love that you're I'm getting kind of like etheric, just kind of very soft and gentle, like kind of very not slow moving, but like gentle moving. Like I feel like you're very, very gentle with your movements. I feel like you might, you might be if you're very creative, if you paint, or if you write, or if you play music, if you're a dancer, if you if you're in the creative profession, if you create clothes, if you make clothes. And I feel like I keep getting like professions like lawyers or doctors, but I'm not getting like like those like kind of like back in the days, like to be a lawyer and to be a doctor you had to be one of those, like you had to be very there was like an air of sophistication about you, and like you had to be very curious about things. I'm getting that from this pile. Like I feel like they find that you're very like sophisticated, in a way that they don't see much in the world or in the environment around them. They don't see this at work. They don't see this in their living environment, in their neighbors, something like that. Yeah, but there's something about you. It's like you illuminate. You illuminate the room. Okay, so definitely stand out. Okay, seven of wands in reverse. I'm even talking even softer with this pile. Like I'm talking softer. Like I kind of like with the moon energy, it's someone who's kind of like aloof, kind of, maybe you think things through before you say anything. You take your time in what you say. When you decide to make a movement, like movement across the room, or even like I'm getting like when you mail a letter or something like that, like you do it with like intention. Like everything you do is intentional, and it like and what you say is intentional. You think about things before you say it, and I think they love this, like this part about you. Like when you're thinking, they love to watch you think. They love to watch you be so very patient and like calm, and you kind of like, I'm getting like you shut people up because your energy is so calm and so like perfect and serene. Like people can't be angry about you, and they can't like, I feel like they can't like argue against you because you just come off so calm in everything that you do, like, and everything you say is like well thought out, like so it's not like you're saying things out of anger. And not that you don't have anger and passion and fire, but I feel like when there's conflict, when people are against you, even if it's like a whole room full of people who have differing opinions of you, you just kind of seem to I'm getting like put this like veil of calmness around the people around you. Like the way you behave affects everyone else in the room positively. And it just makes you kind of like shine, like you're glowing. Not only like is your skin like very like iridescent and kind of maybe very dewy and very like soft looking to them, but I'm also getting like you just kind of like glow. There's this energy about you. It's just a kind of, I feel like even if you wanted to be a wallflower, you just kind of stand out. Yeah, wow, this Queen of Pentacles, wow. Like this woman here has like her hair in front of her face, and then this woman does as well. So I feel like even if you wanted to be in the shadows, and you want to be a wallflower at a party or something like that, like just because of the way you carry yourself, you hold yourself, you can't help be noticed. And especially if you're a female, like I feel like you're very very super attractive, very feminine. And if you're a male, I feel like they like the fact that maybe something about your eyes, something about your facial hair, maybe your eyebrows, So, definitely your face. Your face is definitely something that they really really like about you. In your chivalry, I'm getting. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm kind of getting like shy. Like this, whoever you're thinking of, they just like are. I don't know if they're typically a shy person, but they feel shy around you because your energy is so well maintained. I'm getting you're so well maintained, whatever that means. Wow. The star card. Wow, this is the second time that's come up. So the moon and the stars. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's incredible. I like this like um, blue green and like orange colors we have going on here. Um, wow. So I feel like you have this kind of like air about you where you're so attractive, and I feel something about your face and your hair is so very attractive. Even your body must be so very like banging, like very very attractive. But like there's something more like otherworldly about you, and they kind of love that. There's something like so like this isn't in a negative way, but something alien. So I feel like you have one of those like faces or body types or something like that where it's so different, and it's kind of like a model. Like, I don't know if you've seen like models without the clothes and the makeup, but they look like aliens. And it's because models that have like the most unique features and that look very different from other people, basically like aliens, will do really really well. That's what fashion designers want. That's what people fashion designers want for models that are walking down the aisle and for um, photographs and everything. It's like people that have like different kind of eyes or different kind of facial feature, and like I feel like this is something that you might have like been like, oh, this is like a weird feature about me, but like it I think like it sets you apart, it makes you look different and like so very very unique. I feel like you might think that you just kind of fade into the background to most people, but to this person, you are the most beautiful, stunning person in the world. And it's so interesting to them that like you don't really look at yourself. Like you see this woman, she's looking away, this woman's looking away, this woman's looking away. Like they're not really kind of concerned with how they look. I feel like you might just go about your business. Like you might feel like, oh, I don't really, I do a little bit here and there with my hair and my clothes and whatnot, but I don't really put too much effort into it or something like that. If you're a guy, same thing. Might be a t-shirt and a short kinds of guy. You might be a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl, or something like you try, but like not like every once in a while, but you don't put too much focus on that kind of stuff. Um, and they love that about you. They love the fact that like you just what they love about you, what they really really like about you is that kind of you're always like off in the distance. Maybe you daydream a lot. Maybe you're always looking out the window. Maybe you're always thinking about things. Um, wow. Five of Pentacles, like yeah, you always have like more important things to do. Always rushing around, doing something. It's like your mind is always preoccupied, and they love that. They like love that kind of like mysterious. What are they thinking about? What are they always thinking about? Kind of trait about you. I feel like you're not like disheveled, but I feel like you're kind of like maybe a little bit messy, maybe a little bit clumsy, maybe a little bit like kind of running around, not knowing what to do next, kind of like not caring what to do next. Unfocused maybe, or kind of like very airy, very not a little bit, like a little bit this and a little bit that, you know, like you're kind of, maybe you look like, maybe you have like sleepy eyes, maybe you have downturned eyes. um Maybe you like to sleep a lot, maybe you always look like you're sleepy. um you know, you're always like moving at your own pace. You know, everyone's like rushing around. You're just like, I'm just gonna take my time and walk. I don't care. Kind of like people are rushing by you, and you're just like, I don't care. I'm just doing my own thing. Um, Something about like you look so beautiful when you sleep. You look so cute when you sleep. um, yeah, and I just get this feeling that they love how you look when you're like pensive, when you're deep in thought. Um, when you think no one's looking at you. I feel like you're just kind of always doing your own thing, and you're just kind of wandering, doing your own thing, maybe moving from this place to the next place, doing your own thing, like starting one thing, not really finishing it, going to the other thing, maybe realizing you're late and rushing out the door, um, doing things at like a party or a gathering or at work, thinking that people don't see you and that like you're not noticeable, but to this person, like, it's just so intriguing, so interesting, so attractive. They love that about you, that they're not like so strict and like, um, you know, it's like even like what you wear it might not always match or something like that, and they like that about you. It's like you don't really give enough. You do your own thing. You don't care. You just need a nap. Wow, the 3 cups here. I feel like you're a really, really good friend. They notice that about you and they love that. I feel like a lot of people are comfortable with you, like being around you, and I feel like you always wear this kind of like, maybe wear more comfortable kind of clothing, or you're comfortable just like being yourself, maybe not wearing much makeup, or not, you know, getting dressed up too much, or you know, like you're comfortable with who you are and comfortable with what you do in life, and you're comfortable with the fact that like you're not so structured, and that you're not, and that you might, you know, you kind of don't mind like having to rush around last minute because you forgot things, and you liked thinking deeply about things. You might also smoke a lot of weed. You know, you like thinking deeply about things, and like, you know, thinking about things when they happen, not thinking about it later, you know, like taking the time to enjoy that moment, enjoy that thought process at that time and not later. They really like that about you, and they're kind of envious of that, because I feel like what they do doesn't allow them to do that, like their work or their lifestyle. So they're really, really attracted about that in you. Wow. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that pile number 3. Please leave a like, a comment if this resonated. You can always check out another pile to see what someone else might think about you, what they like about you. And also check out the mini read, the Pick a Crystal read, that will let you know if this person thinks about you, and if they do, what they do think about you at this time. All right. I hope you have a beautiful week. I hope you have a miracle manifest by the end of the day. And I wish you so much love, light, and peace. Hi, pile number 4. I hope you're having a great day. Let's look at what they like about you. All right. So physically, Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. That's like a dime if you don't, if there ever was one. Okay. So, wow. Ace of Pentacles. They think about you. Otherwise, 2 of Pentacles. Wow. 1, 2, and never-ending story. Okay. So immediately, I'm getting that like you're the kind of person that they would want to offer a relationship to, want to get married to, want to have fun with, want to get in bed with, want to invest in a business with, you know, move in together with, take a chance on. You're the kind of person that they feel like is reliable, is worth giving it a shot, very attractive in more ways than one, more attractive than just the physical way. I feel like there's some they really really appreciate and like that, like you kind of dress for the occasion, like whatever the situation is. Like I feel like you always have an outfit for it, you know, whether it's like going out for dinner or hanging out with friends, or you know, really really important interview or whatever it is. Like you always seem to have what you need for the occasion. I feel like you dress very smart, and they like that about you very very much. They love that about you, actually. They love that you dress very smart. I feel like okay, so it's one or two ways. Like you either dress like very very like with good taste and very like very expensive taste, or very very simply, but like the clothes that you wear, they're like classic kind of, you know, even if they're not expensive, like you put together outfits in a way that's like very very smart. So even like the jewelry or the watch that you wear, even accessories, the shoes and the hat and whatever, belt, like it's just very very put together, and they really really appreciate that. And even if you're not like, even if you don't like dress up like that every day or a lot, like even if you dress very simply, it's like very tailored to you, you know, even if you wear just like a shirt and jeans, like it's very tailored, it looks good on you, and you know it looks good on you. It could be like even like very regularly, but it looks good on the guy, you know. It could be a very simple dress, but it looks very very good on the girl, you know. So yeah, I feel like that you dress very like smart, and they like that, very reasonable, very practical. Like you can show up somewhere and like no one's gonna like make fun of what you look like, you know. Like I don't know why that matters so much to them, but like they like that. I feel like they're the kind of person that it matters to, that like, you know, that you dress for the occasion, that you make them look good if you were their girl, or if you were their guy. Like you're not gonna embarrass them. Like they can bring you to their family, and you're gonna make them look good, and they love like that a lot. They want someone in their life that like makes them look good, and you definitely do. And that's why you're the kind of person like immediately when they first saw you, felt like, wow, this is someone I could take a chance on. Five of Cups. Okay. I feel like wow, getting so much. They might feel like you're someone worth taking a chance on, but that you're also like a really good person, a friend to have. Like I feel like you're also a very like just a very good person to know. Maybe you have some sort of skill set, some sort of knowledge, that can help them with certain things at certain times in their life, and they're just kind of like, this is their like dilemma, that like you're such a good person to know. Would it be worth the risk to be more than that, more than just friends or an acquaintance or someone you know? And that's what they fight about, because it's like, you're so, I mean, that not only would you make them look good, but also like as in a romantic relationship to their friends and family and everything. But you're such a valuable person to them, in whatever, like your skill sets, your knowledge, the way you are able to talk to them, your wisdom, your, you know, it's like you're so valuable a person to know. Is it worth taking a risk to be something more? Because if it doesn't turn out that way, like they're gonna be so sad, if they can't keep you in their life in some way or another. So this person values you much more than just a surface level. But then again, they might value you because you're just very smart. Maybe you're a mentor kind of person, or maybe you have a lot of skill sets, or a lot of money, or a lot of you know, a lot of people, or I don't know, like something about you that's like very valuable. But like you're just like, I made myself that way. Like of course I'm valuable. Of course I am. Wow, nine of pentacles. I fell off the table. I'm getting like they don't even know that you might have a lot of money, or you might have a lot of inheritance, or you might have a lot of You might be doing really, really well at work or something like that. So they don't even know that about you yet. Or they don't know even the extent of how much money you have or how well you're doing in your career or how good you are at these things. Like, they don't even know the extent of your worth and value. And I know I'm talking a little bit more on material things and physical things, but like they just sense this about you, that like you are a very good person to know, but they don't know your total worth, your total value. Like, I feel like you might be you're way more than this person may think about you. You purposely didn't let them on. You let them think about it. But they like you. But they're kind of so confused. They're so confused because they keep going back and forth. Like, should I ask them out? Should I be more than friends with them, or should I just keep back and just allow them to be in my life? Wow. Okay. So what do they like about you, personality wise? Other things about you. Knight of Pentacles. You're a very stable person. You're not confusing. You say what you mean. You do what you say. Wow. Yeah, you're very dependable. You're very practical. You're very loyal. I feel like you're very abundant in more ways than one. I feel like if you're, you might be very physically attractive. If not, you have the money to make yourself very physically attractive, right? Get all the best clothes and the best hairstyle or whatever. Or you could be working out a lot, so it's like, it's like whatever the body you've been given, whatever God has given you. Like, I feel like I can make this work. Like, with the abundance that you have, the money, the physical strength, the time, energy, and effort that you have. I don't know, whatever, you make yourself work. And it's really, really attractive to this person. They really like that you're very abundant in more ways than one. Like, you're not afraid to show it. Like, you're like, hey, I look good. I feel good. I am good. Like, I can support myself and someone else. Like, or I have what it takes to like take this all the way. Like, I can be very loving and supporting person for a very long time. Whoever ends up with me is going to be very lucky. I'm kidding. And they know it. Whoever ends up with you is going to be very lucky. So that's why they keep going back and forth with you. The pile number 4, like, I feel like, wow, even the number 4, like, very stable person. Like, I feel like they keep going back and forth because they're like, well, should I? Because they know, like, if they go in with you, that this is going to be a very, like, long-term connection. And if they lose you, they're gonna like be so sad about it. They're gonna feel like they effed up a lot, majorly. If I'm gonna keep getting like you're so clear-headed, clear-minded. You know what you want. You go after it. If you want something, if you want like a car, if you want a certain watch, if you want a certain outfit, a certain hat or something, a certain car, a certain I already said that, a certain home, or a certain relationship, you're like, yeah, this is what I want. So what? Like, either like be in my life or move over. Like, it's like raise me up or get out of my life. Yeah, definitely very like a lot of earthy energies here. A lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but it could be anyone who has placements, a lot of earth placements, and are just kind of very have very like earthy personality. You may have a very earthy personality. You might like wearing neutral colors. Maybe if you're a female, you might wear like neutral nail colors, or you might wear like less makeup or natural looking makeup. You might have your hair like put more simply. If you're a male, you might just have like naturally attractive looking face or body, and you just kind of wear simple clothes. I do feel like for some males, like you might be like kind of like dressed the T sometimes. You know how to, but you know how to, you know, you take care of it. You groom your facial hair and your hair in general very well. And it's like that's all you gotta do, and you look good or something like that. Um, yeah, this person notices like you kind of torture them. You kind of torture this person because they're just kind of going back and forth because they know like you're steady, you're secure, you're the long term kind of person, or like you know at least like a relationship kind of person, or you know you kind of don't mess. Yeah, again the Four of Swords in reverse again. You're kind of a go getter. You kind of do things. You've worked hard in your life, and you're not afraid to get things done. It's like I work too hard. Here we got the Nine of Wands here, but it's flipped here. What's this woman doing? I like how this woman's dressed like so simply. It might be a ghost, but like she's dressed like it's like such a neutral, like simple dress, but she looks very beautiful. I like how this guy is very like stocky, very like hefty, very earth kind of like energies. Wow, very beautiful. I am getting that feeling of you're not stuck in your head. You know what you want. You go for it. You make things happen. You know, you're the kind of person that makes things happen. If there's something you want, you work at it until it's done. Like you accomplish goals, and that's why you're so successful, right? And you know how to do it. You're the Knight of Pentacles here. Like you know how to go after things. And I feel like for most like earthy energies, like people might feel like you go slow or something like that. That you are just a naturally hard worker, but it's like like it takes courage to do what you do, and that's why you're successful, because not everyone is that courageous. Not everyone is successful. Not everyone finishes what they set out to do, and you do, and you have no like question that you will achieve what you want to achieve, and they love that about you. They like that about you so much. You have this like quality about you. It's like, yeah, this is me, so what? And like it's like you come off so appealing, whether you have dirt under your fingernails or you're just polished to the T. Like you just come off like very self-assured, confident, steady, beautiful, like beautiful. Like from a distance, I'm getting from a distance, like you kind of have this like presence, like, oh wow, look, they're coming, like down the road, or oh like they're walking into the office, or they just walked into the restaurant. Like you have this like even from far away, like people notice you, and you kind of it's like at this point in your life, like it's like kind of like you worked to be where you are. So being noticed and not being noticed is like, even if you want to be noticed or if you don't want to be noticed, you are going to be noticed. You say what you mean, like you get to the point. I do feel for some of you, they feel like they keep going back and forth on you, or you keep going back and forth on others. You're friends with one person one day, and then you kind of want to be in a relationship with them, and then you kind of just want to be friends with them. Maybe you keep this person kind of on the hook, and they're just kind of tired of it. Because like you're kind of someone they want to be with. Like you're obviously someone a lot of people would love to be with, and it's like you kind of keep this person on the hook, and they kind of just like they're like kind of tired of it, but they like you because, I mean, like you have a reason. You have a reason why they're still around, wanting you to pick them. Okay, pile number 4, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, please leave a like and comment. I really, really appreciate it. You can check out another pile to see what someone else might be thinking of you, what they like about you. And also, don't forget to check out the mini pick a card reading with the crystals to see if this person is thinking about you now, and if they are, what they're thinking about you. All right, I hope you have a beautiful week. I hope there's something beautiful to manifest before the end of this day for you, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace. Hi, pile number 5. I hope you're having a great day. Let's look at what they like about you. Okay, 10 of air, 10 of swords. Okay. Wow, I'm getting this very like tragic figure kind of person, you know, with the mascara running down your face, or someone who's always always has a lot of drama going around them, a lot of trouble, you know, always caught up in other people's things. People are always trying to find you, always people are always trying to message you and text you and call you out, and you're always calling other people out. It's just like you're always caught up in things. Wow. The 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Earth, and chaos and conflict. There you go. Okay, so we got to kind of feel. Okay, so I feel like what they like about you is that you're kind of like all over the place, and I know that might not seem like okay, what did this person just say about me? But they like that about you because you're kind of like all over the place. You kind of might be messy, and you know what they say about messy people, right? Really good in the bedroom. So they find that's attractive about you because it's kind of like they kind of want to play the savior. They kind of want to save you. They want to be the person that like you rely on for a lot of things. Like they like this. They want to do this. They want to be the person who like, you know, reminds you that you need to, you know, pick up something at the store at the end of the day, or helps you with your, you know, work, or, you know, your finances, your papers, or your responsibilities, your obligations. They want to be the one who kind of helps you out with this kind of stuff because they kind of like the fact that you kind of aren't really like too stable and secure. Maybe you're someone who moves around a lot. Maybe you're someone who, you know, might have dated a lot in the past, or maybe have a lot of friends, maybe always doing something, always, you know, working on a hobby, or visiting some place, or visiting some friend. Like they kind of like this about you, that you're kind of like very adventurous. Maybe this person is very, very stable and secure themselves, so they like a partner who's a little bit different, who's kind of more out there. And, you know, maybe you have a lot of interesting thoughts. You have you're a really interesting person to talk to. You always have interesting topics of conversation to share with others, and you know, maybe a little bit head in the clouds kind of person. Maybe always dreaming, thinking of ideas, you know, really pushing the envelope sometimes. I do feel like they like that you're kind of a little all over the place. It makes life interesting for them. Maybe they don't have enough drama in their life and you have a little bit too much. So they find it very interesting. They like to be involved. They're a little bit nosy. They like that. They're like, maybe they're a very kind of nosy person. They like to give you their opinions on what's going on in your life and some issues that you're having. It gives them an excuse to talk to you. It gives them an excuse to use their talents. Maybe they're very like, maybe they have a lot of finances. Maybe they're a very organized person. Maybe they're a good advice giver or something. Or maybe maybe they're kind of like a quiet person. Maybe more reserved. Maybe have less friends or something. And they kind of like that you are the way you are, you know. So I am getting that kind of savior complex a little bit. I'm getting where they want to be the one who kind of comes in and kind of helps you with everything. They kind of what I'm getting this. They kind of want to be the person that like you rely on. So they kind of like to be needed, you know. I like that. I get the feeling that they kind of like to be needed, and they like the fact that you that you may be someone who might be looking for someone like that. You know, each their own. Like doesn't it's like, you know, however the two people match up, you know, they like you for who you are, and maybe you like them for who they are. Can't really judge right there, right? Okay. The Hierophant. Wow. Yeah. So they kind of like the fact that like maybe a long-term relationship, a relationship of any kind, or even marriage might be appealing to you. That you might be like looking for that. They actually like the fact that you might be looking for a long-term relationship or marriage, because they like the idea of providing for you or helping you, kind of organize things, to plan things with you. They kind of like the idea of that. And they kind of like the fact that like even though you're kind of all over the place, you know, maybe you're a very spiritual person, or maybe you're a very like active person. Maybe you're someone who kind of thinks a lot, has a lot of ideas, have a lot of opinions about life and how life should be lived or something. And so even though you're kind of very, you know, you walk your own path and you have a lot of ideas, and you kind of maybe because of that don't really have a set path, they like the idea that you want a relationship or something long term, and possibly marriage, because they feel like if this person is so creative or so intelligent, or so have so many ideas and so interesting, like imagine what they could do with a relationship, imagine what they could do with a marriage. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm getting that you might be like kind of light. Maybe you're very skinny, or you weigh you don't weigh that much, or that you're just very kind of a dreamy kind of person. You kind of have your head in the clouds. Maybe that you have long hair. I'm feeling something about the eyes. Something about like, you know, like maybe deep set eyes or something like that, or maybe you have blue eyes, or maybe you have like a mark on your cheek or something. Yeah, I'll look more into it. Yeah. Maybe you cover your face with your hair, or your hair covers your face sometimes. I feel like this person often catches you like helping someone, or talking to someone, or pushing someone away. Like you're always like working with like around people or something like that. Okay. The Hierophant again, are you kidding me? Oh wow. And this fell like right on my lap, so I feel like oh, okay. I just heard like easy score for this person. So maybe be careful for some of you, because I feel like some of you might, for some of you, whoever you're thinking of, they're like, oh yeah, this is the easy person to nail down, because obviously they need help. And so be careful if there's like someone who's out there who like wants to provide for you, or kind of wants to like maybe like seems too good to be true, and they kind of just want to give everything to you, and they want to solve all your problems. Be careful, because this person might have been eyeing you and like put a target on your back for that reason. Like I don't know why target. Why did I say target on your back? So be careful, because for some of you, this person might be trying to trap you into a wedding. So be careful of that. But for others of you, I am getting like this person sees you as being like such a interest, like, you know, like having kids, or, you know, having grandkids, and being that person that's like a very interesting storyteller, like, or all the, you know, grandkids come around and like want to hear your stories, and you're just, you know, not the boring grandfather or grandmother, but like the interesting one that has actually good stories, like, you know, like they just see that quality in you, and they're like, if I get to be with this person, like they'll help me open up as a person, and I can help them channel their energies into something more focused, and they kind of see you as like a perfect like balance for them, counterpart for them. Wow. Okay, so So what else do they like about you? Card wants to come out. The star. This is the third time the star card has come up. Wow. Oh my goodness. So we do have the Aquarius full moon coming up this week. This reading is timeless, but when this reading is coming out, there is 2 Aquarius full moons in a row in 1 month. So it's very interesting. Wow. So I feel like this person kind of can make your wishes come true, and I feel like they want to do that for you. Like maybe if you're a singer, they want to make like a small recording studio in their house for you or something like that. Or they want to encourage you. They want to pay for your classes, or they want to watch you, on stage, and might want to get you a gig or something like that. Or maybe you always had like some sort of wish or dream, like the perfect kind of home, or you always wanted to go after career in this, something with family. I don't know what it is, but they kind of want to make it happen for you. Especially with this marriage thing, I feel like for a lot of you, it could be like creating a family, making a family, or creating or building a home together, a certain kind of home, a really well furnished, the way that you both wanted it, wished for kind of home, and maybe a location that you've always wanted. But like put down roots. This person wants to put down roots with you, and they like you because they feel like you're the perfect person to do it. This person, I feel like, is more kind of wanting to put down roots with somebody, and they just find you to be a perfect person. So I'm like trying to find out, like, what do they like about you? And it keeps coming up that they just like the fact that they can put down roots with you and be with you for a long time. They just want to be with you for a long time. So there must be... What specifically, though, do they like about you? What specifically do they like about... 5 of Pentacles is so interesting because the 5 of Pentacles kind of popped up on this deck for a bit, but I'm like, I'm not going to take it, but it came up anyway. Okay, so the 4 to the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like they're in a rush to take the next step in life, and they want to take it with you, and they kind of want to just take your hand and run with it. So that's great. I asked what they specifically like about you, but I keep getting this like running away together, or wanting to start a life with you immediately kind of thing. So okay, this reading took a turn for something different. Okay, so what do they specifically like about you? What do they specifically like about you? The Devil card in reverse. Okay. Wow. Okay, I feel like that, okay, even though that you're kind of in the middle of this chaos and conflict, they see you through it. They see that like this is what's around you. This energy around you, like this, maybe there's people around you that are not good for you, maybe there's energy around you that's not good for you, the career that you're in isn't good, the location that you're at isn't good, or something about that. That's why they have this kind of like, I want to save you kind of thing, because like they feel like it's not your fault that you're in this kind of chaos, conflict. Maybe your family is fighting, your friend group is falling apart, your company is going out of business, or whatever, like this, whatever this like chaos and conflict is. They see that it's not you. Like, you're actually very, very, they love that you're very, very smart, you're a very intelligent person, that you have a lot of ideas, and you're very interesting. They know it's not you. They feel like it's not you, it's what's around you that's causing this kind of chaos and conflict in your life, and they like want to pull you out of it. They're like, if I can pull them out of this, like we can both help each other in the next part of our lives. They're like, this isn't you. You're not the negative influence here. You're not the devil here. You're not the bad energy here. It's whatever's around you. They see that you have a good, glowing, shining heart, and like you're being kind of torn apart. Maybe I feel like you're being torn apart by your circumstances, and that's why they want to help, and that's why they're so on the move, wanting to kind of get things going with you, because they want to be your knight in shining armor. They want to be your wish granted. They want to grant your wish and like their wish at the same time, and they kind of want to move things along, because they realize that like if they kind of leave you to where you are now, you might just kind of get like bites taken out of you little by little here and there, and you have the potential for so much more. And they want to offer you that stability so that you can move in the next part of both of your lives together. And they see your potential, they see your value, and they feel like they can help you channel that, or maybe like they just need to get you out of where you are now, and that like then automatically you're gonna like be able to help them, save them too. So kind of like I scratch your back and like I'll scratch your back, and like then you can scratch mine kind of thing. Here we go. The Knight of Wands. They want to do this like today, tomorrow, this week, within this month or something like that. They want to like jump in and come save you now. They feel like if they wait too long, it might you might be kind of roughed up too much. So they want to come in now and help you now rather than later. I mean, with the Devil card and the Knight of Wands here, I do find like they do find you very attractive, but I feel like they don't have time for that now. They're like, I can't think about how they look and all this and that. Like, I think this is like past that. If they have this Hierophant thing, they already thought about that. They already know that you're a smoke show, like that you're obviously like very hot. That's why they want to run away and like grant you this wish. So this is someone that already knows you and already knows that they want to be with you. Or if someone new that they kind of want to be there for you and like scoop you up before someone else does, or help you out before it's too late, kind of thing. So this person already has thought about this and wants to be with you. And I know, like I'm like they already know that they like you. That's why they want to move forward really quick. You know, I try to do a specific type of reading, and Spirit does something else, you know. Can't control this, whatever Spirit wants to do. Here we have the 33 number, the Master number, Ascended Master number. So I do feel like this is this reading is you know, out of my control. It's whatever Spirit wants. But this is definitely a message for some of you very, very strongly that this is what's happening in the connection with the person you're thinking about. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you resonated, please leave a like and comment. It helped me so much, and I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome to check out another pile if you want to see what someone else might be thinking about you, or I definitely recommend checking out that mini pick a card reading I have with the crystals to see if this person is thinking about you now, and if they are, what they're thinking about you. But I think for this pile, we kind of know, don't we? All right, so I hope you have a beautiful week. I hope you have a miracle manifest before the end of the day, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace. Hi, pal number 6. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Let's see what the person you're thinking about likes about you. Page of Earth. Wow, how sweet. Okay, so I think this person finds you very adorable, very, very cute. And I feel like there's something about you, like you know, you can be very, very sexy sometimes, but then there's things that you do that makes you look so dang cute. Maybe the way you dress, maybe the way you laugh, the way you make jokes, or like this like kiddish aspect of you, like this childlike aspect that you bring out to play and to be sweet and to joke around with them. Like they love that about you. It's like not only are you like good for like great conversation and you know you're great in the bed, but like you also have this like playful quality about you that they love, they absolutely love, because they don't feel like they can play with just like anybody. Like they can't just be like that around anybody. You bring this quality out in them, and you have this quality within you, this playfulness, and they love. King of Swords. Yeah, see, this kind of like both sides. Like I mentioned, like yeah, you come off very like you may have very sharp features, very you know fierce in the way that you look and the way you dress, or something about your features. Yeah, I keep getting that like. Definitely sharp features or sharp dresser, but then also like you're able to carry a very interesting conversation, very serious conversations, make tough decisions, do important things. But then there's like this playful part of you that's very childlike, and it's like that's what they want. That's what they want in somebody. It's like someone that they can be themselves with, like on important things and serious things and interesting things, but also, you know, there's very, very, not a lot of, how many people can you count? You probably count on one hand, like the amount of people that you can be very childlike around, you know, be very playful around. Very few, probably, and maybe even none. Blessed. Wow, 22. So interesting, this is a 22 because the last pile was a 33. Okay, wow. So the page and the king I kind of take as one. If I had to assign a number to it. So wow. Wow. Earth and air. Okay. Okay. Wow. Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh my god. So we got the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. I feel I keep getting this, like you have this like maybe you're able to kind of like charm people into doing what you want for them, but like you don't do it on purpose. Like you have the ability to charm people to doing what you want for them, but you don't use it like manipulatively, you know. But you can do like the, you know, the puppy face kind of thing, or you can kind of you can kind of get them to do what you want for them, because you're just so cute. They're like, yeah, I'll do that because you're just so cute. You know, I wouldn't do it for anyone else, but you're so cute. Like that's the kind of feeling I'm getting, like only for you kind of thing, only for you. So wow, they like this. They really like this about you, like that they can have fun and play with you. King of Swords, wow, twice. And the Nine of Cups. Okay. So I do feel like, with all the cards that came out in reverse here, that something might come through. I mean, this person might contact you soon, or they might have contacted you really soon, recently, or they thought about contacting you really soon. So I would definitely check out one of those, like my second pick a card reading with the crystals, in this post, because they are thinking about you, or they thought about communicating to you, and they have at least thought about you recently. But they want to talk to you. They feel like they can, it's like fun to talk to you because you can talk about like fun things, you can talk about like stupid things, you can talk about childish things, but you can also talk about like very important things, and you can talk about making plans together and such. So they feel like they have all their cups in you, like they feel like they have their wish granted in you, because they can be all aspects of themselves with you. They can be the guy, they can be the girl. They feel like you can be like just one of the guys, or you could be very, 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 very feminine. Or if you're a girl, but if you're a guy, they feel like you can you're not like intimidated, like showing up with a group of all your girlfriends, but also that you can be very, very like masculine and do like, you know, it's like this kind of feeling like. And you can play video games together, or play board games together, or play pranks on each other. But then also like be very sweet and like, you know, want to romance the other person, but then also like, you know, want to take care of the other person. Like all these like aspects, like they kind of see in you, and they really like this about you, and they kind of, I keep fidgeting around, I can't stand still. So I feel like this person is kind of like really, they're having a hard time standing still. So I'm getting for a lot of you, like they might contact you, or they might have been thinking about you recently, and they might want to talk to you. Wow. Okay. So what else do they like about you? Okay, Knight of Swords. Are you kidding me? So we have the King of Swords twice, the Ace of Swords, and now the Knight of Swords. Yeah. This group, like, someone wants to say something, for sure. They want to say something. They definitely want to say something. What do they want to say? Page of Swords. Wow. Page, Knight, and King of Swords. Page, Knight, and King of Swords. Are you kidding me? I'm going to go out there on a limb and say that, like, you know, this group, almost guaranteed you'll get some sort of communication coming through. They've definitely been thinking about you. They've been thinking about reaching out to you for a long time. They're anxious. Like, I've moved around in my seat like 10 times already, and this is not a long reading, right? They're very anxious. They want to say something. They're not going to sit still for long. They're gonna say what's on their mind. They're gonna speak their mind. And I feel like they like the fact that they feel like they can approach you. Like, they feel very blessed that they can approach you. And I feel like they see you as a very blessed person. Like, they're blessed to have you in their life. That you're just such a good person. Like, you have things manifesting for you left and right. That you have. And it's for a reason. It's because you're really just awesome person. You're just a really, really good person. Not only are you blessed in your looks, but you're also blessed in your life. And it's not by accident. Like, I understand. It's because you have this purity and innocence about you. Like, that you always try to do the right thing. Or maybe now you're always trying to do the right thing. You've kind of grown as a person, as an individual. And they just feel like you're a blessed person. They kind of want to, what? What do they like about you? They want to tell you the truth about something. Oh my God. Okay, this reading took a turn for something else. I'm just going to go with it. I'm not in charge. So spirit goes where spirit wants to go. Okay. They want to tell you the truth about something. They want to open up. They want to tell you the truth about something. So, okay, something's happening. But yeah, I do feel like what they like about you is that you have this purity and innocence about you, and that's what makes this connection. That's what makes you all the more rare. They find you to be a very rare person, very divine person. They can't keep themselves away from you, and like, they've been thinking about you, and that's why they want to like reach out to you. You make them want to tell you everything, tell you the truth from the beginning to the end. They just want to constantly talk to you. They love the fact that they can open up to you and talk to you. They want to now. They want to. Okay. The Three of Cups in reverse. They have some regrets. The Five of Cups, and it hit the Nine of Cups. So I feel like they have some regrets, and all they can do is like tell you that you were their wish granted, that you were everything. They couldn't see it before. Okay, what is happening? The Three of Pentacles also came out. They want to start something new. Okay. This reading isn't what I intended, but I'm going to go with the flow here. Okay, so they want to start something new. They want to start something over. They want to tell you how they really feel. They have some regrets that they want to open up about how you make them feel, how you kind of gave them feel like all their wishes are granted. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you a lot. They want to have multiple conversations with you, plan things out, figure things out. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards about what they like about you, because that's what this reading was supposed to be, but Spirit had some other messages to say. Hermit, here we go. So I feel like wow, you see that juxtaposition from this like young sweet boy to this old man, old wise man. I'm getting okay. So interesting. Wow, and I feel like this king is like the person in between or something. No, this guy's a little bit older. He has white beard. Yeah, I feel like this King of Swords maybe. Yeah, that works. So I feel like I feel like this is kind of like the maiden, mother, and crone kind of reference for me, but the male version. I do kind of feel like they can see like growing old with you, and they kind of can see where you've been, who you are now, and where you're going to be. I feel like they feel like this, like they feel kind of timeless with you. They love that about you. That's like you can act like a child, you can act like a teenager, and just kind of have that butterfly in your stomach and just be like you can be like a child with them, like, and play and have fun and make jokes and make make fun of the other person, poke at the other person, in all good fun. But also kind of be a teenager and be able to like have the butterfly in your stomach feeling, even like feeling like you're kissing someone for the first time, kind of feeling with them. And then also, talk about like finances and politics and making plans for home and family and being responsible adults. Like, they love doing that with you too. And they also like the idea of like retiring with you and just like vegging out and just kind of watching the sunset, doing old people things with you. So I feel like they literally like that they can be like really young, youthful with you, and very mature, adult like with you, and then do old people things with you too. I feel it's like an inside joke that I'm not getting, but like, this person is like, really, really likes that they can, I don't know, I feel like they have like all their cups with you, like throughout time and throughout all aspects of themselves, like all personality aspects of themselves. And they see that in you. They want it to they really like that about you and want to be with you for that reason. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is really intense. But they're definitely like thinking about you. Yeah, the Page, Knight, and King here. They like it. They like how the conversations with you is always interesting, and they always want to talk to you. I feel like they always want to text you. They always want to talk on the phone with you. They always want to meet up with you and talk to you in person too. Because like whenever you guys talk, it's always about like really interesting things, and you can be very childish and talk and argue about stupid things, and then you could be watching a movie and really critiquing it, or talking about an article or a book and like really, really critiquing it, and then like you can also make plans and like about what are you gonna do about selling the house and moving to the new house, and you really both love doing those kinds of plans together and dreaming big and making it all reality together. Like, there's just like everything here for this person, and they really, really like that about you. I just got you also. Oh my god, like, yeah, you also look like a kid sometimes, but you also look damn hot, very sexy to me. But also, I imagine you as an old person, and I find that very sweet too. So this person just like, man, it's like taking a shot at you, but also kind of being very sweet at the same time. This is the kind of relationship I feel like a lot of people kind of want. This is very sweet. All right, Pile 6, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you resonated, please leave a like and comment. I'd really, really appreciate it. You can always check out another pile to see what someone else likes about you. But I also really, really recommend, especially for this pile, because this person is definitely thinking about you or wants to say something. The second pick a pile for this post is about, is this person thinking about you, which this person clearly is, and if they are, what they're thinking about you at this time. All right. I hope you have a beautiful week. I hope you have a miracle manifest by the end of the day, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace. Hi, crystal number 1. This is the lapis lazuli. Let's look at if the person is thinking about you now, and if they are, what they're thinking about. So is this person thinking about you now or like recently? This person. So I'm using the Angel Oracles deck, and you can separate the three. There's 3 different categories that the deck is in, and you're supposed to separate them and use them individually to answer different kinds of questions. Like, one's like yes or no, one's about like what category in life, and the other one's like time frame. But everyone just kind of lumps them together and uses them as one thing. But yeah, I think it was intended to use separately. Well, you can do both. Choose a new direction. No. So this person Spirit is saying like, with no exclamation point, like screaming, no, this person is bad news. like they're not good for you. Maybe at this time it's not good for you. Maybe you don't want to know what they're going through. Maybe this person is just like awful and you don't know about it, and like you need to pick a different directions. Or maybe there's another reason why this person is not good at this time for you. But they're not thinking about you, and maybe it's really going to be not good for you if you keep thinking about it. So I'm open to compromise and maybe in reverse. So I feel like this person is open to kind of seeing what you might think. Like if they found out that you are thinking about them, they might like be open to kind of think about you more. But they're not, Spirit is saying this is not a good person to think about right now, or like maybe even give them a time of day kind of thing. Like definitely don't give this person a time of day. That's what Spirit is saying. You know, you get to make up your own mind and choose what you want to do. But like this person, I feel like would think about it if they know that you were thinking about them, or if you reached out to them. But I feel like they would end things very, very quickly. Like I feel like they might initially be like, oh, you're thinking about me, or like, hey, you hit me up, and like maybe like hit you back up or say something, but like then immediately be like, no, this is over. So I feel like you might want to beat them to the point. What am I trying to say? I like always kind of mash up sayings together, different sayings, different idioms together. Beat them to the punch. You might want to beat them to the punch, and yeah. I think they might be entertaining someone else, or they have someone else in mind that they want to be in a relationship with, or thinking about being in a romantic connection with. And if they are thinking about you, and they might be only thinking about that one thing, and they might think that like they can get away with that, but they might even think that's like too much trouble to go for even that physical aspect of the connection with you. So I'd be careful with this person, because it seems like there's a lot of trouble here. I'm gonna pull one more card to see what's going on. Which way? Yeah, I feel like you might not matter too much to this person. I'm sorry if that's really harsh to hear, but I want to see, like, if you do choose a new direction, what is there for you? If you choose a new person and decide to go a different way, look at that, King of Cups. So you definitely have someone else that is mature in love, that is willing to come in. Wow, look at that, the Knight of Cups, whether you're male or female. You have someone coming into your life. This person's already planned to come into your life. Spirit is saying all you have to do is choose a new direction. Just tell Spirit, tell universe, tell God that you choose to walk away from this person who is no longer for your highest best good, and you're open to receiving a romantic partner that is for your highest best good at this time right now, and you will receive it. Asking, you shall receive. So there's a silver lining here, and I hope this helps you out. I mean, there's a lot of people who are struggling with this at this time, and I'm thinking Spirit's there. Your Spirit team is there to help you out, and they're like waiting to. So I hope this goes well for you, and I wish you so much love and light. Hi, crystal number 2. This is the Tiger's Eye. Let's see if this person is thinking about you now, or has been recently. And if they are thinking about you, what they've been thinking about you. Yes! Oh, wow, look at that. Or a resounding yes, because there's an exclamation point. So it's not just like a yeah, they're thinking about you. No, it's like, yeah, they're thinking about you. Oh, heck yeah, they're thinking about you. Intensely. It's like you're on their mind day and night, or like, for most of the day, or they've been thinking about you a lot in the past few days or so. Past few weeks or so. Definitely, they've been thinking about you. Wow. Okay. This love scares me. It's a number 11. Wow. Also equaling 2. Okay, so they're conflicted because they think about this so much. They like you so much, or they are interested in you so much, or something about this connection, if it's old or new, whatever, they're thinking about it so much that it scares them. It literally scares them because they're thinking about this so much. I am addicted to you. Wow, it's like the devil card there. So I do feel like they are obsessed in their thoughts about you. So they're definitely thinking about you. Like Spirit's not just like yes, because there's a yes card in here. This is the yes exclamation point card. So they're definitely thinking about you a lot, really obsessively. And okay, so if 15 is the devil card, then 11 is like the justice card. So that's kind of like I feel like you got it all going on for you. Like, not only are you attractive to them, but they also, like, you know, I feel like your personality, what you do in life, your lifestyle, your work, and whatever, how you are with people, like, it's just like everything kind of lines up for them, and they're kind of they're scared because they're like obsessed. They like want you, and they think about you all the time, and they just imagine how perfect you guys are together. Okay, so what are they thinking about you? Yeah, they're really, really up in their minds about it because they're really confused. They're really obsessed. They're thinking about you nonstop. So much so, like, you know how, like, when you're thinking about something and you're really, like, happy about it? Like, you're like, oh, yeah, like, I'm really glad that I got this job. Like, it's going to work out so well. Okay, let's think about a romantic example. Yeah, I met this person and they want, you know, they want to get to know me. They smiled and they cracked a joke back, and they I messaged them for the first time and they messaged me back like, oh, I think they're really into me. And then you keep thinking about the message like, oh yeah, like, I can't believe that. And then you keep thinking about them so much, like, you kind of hurt yourself. Like, you actually turn a positive into a negative. Like, oh wow, what if they only messaged me because they felt bad for me? What if, like, and then you all these like what ifs come in and just like actually destroys the actual good thing that's going on. The good circumstances, like, yes, Spirit saying yes. So I feel like this person's like overthinking so much that they might make making positive interactions between the two of you into negative ones. If they're past memories or if they're just like communications, they're overthinking it too much. The fact where, like, it's like detracting from positive thoughts. They're just making themselves anxious and stressing themselves out for no reason. Okay, what else are they thinking about you? I feel the same way, so we get another 2 here. So maybe there's something between the two of you. Maybe like one of you mentioned that you like the other person, or that you have fun talking to them, or like, hey, I've been thinking about you recently. You know, if this is something in the past or something, and they're like on the same page, and it's like freaking them out. It's freaking them out. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. They're like, my whole life can change if this person comes into my life. If we get into a relationship, like, everything in my life could change. I'm kind of excited about it, but like, they're also freaking out. I can't express how freaked out they are. Knight of Swords, they want to talk to you. They feel like they need to be the one who reaches out to you next time or for the first time. So whatever the situation is, I feel like they want to talk to you first. They want to reach out to you first, and they feel like they should. If they were with a karmic, I feel like they want to tell you that they are no longer with that karmic. If they have something blocking them from talking to you in the past or recently, they want to tell you that that's no longer a problem. Or if you have been in kind of like silence mode, like a ghosted mode, or haven't had much communication with this person for a long time, they're going to come they're going to come forward at some point because they've been thinking about you a lot. So they are going to come forward. All right, crystal number 2, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a beautiful, best day. Hey, crystal number 3, we got the rose quartz here. Let's see if this person is thinking about you now or has been recently. Yes. Okay. Wow. This came up for the last crystal as well. Okay. So this person has definitely been thinking about you. And it's not just like the yes, because it's just like a plain yes in this Angel's Oracle deck. But this is a yes with the exclamation point. So it's like, yes, they have definitely been thinking about you. We have the sun and moon here. So we got like, you know, they might have been thinking about you all day, or they might be thinking about you for the past few days, the past few weeks, or they might be thinking about you a lot in the upcoming few days and few weeks. But yeah, Spirit wants you to know that they have been thinking about you a lot and heavily recently, or even right now. Wow. So what are they thinking about? I have so much desire for you, and I feel like they might have told you that, or they might want to tell you that. I feel like they're thinking so much about that, like how much. I think they're thinking about how much desire they have for you. It's like they're not just like desiring you; they're thinking about like, wow, like I really like this person, huh? Like I really, like I find this person really attractive, really sexy. Like I really want to be around this person. I want them to be in my life. Like, huh? That's interesting. I haven't really seen myself desire someone so much, you know? You are right, and I meant what I said. Okay, so this is like, okay, so I do feel like this person has, because this came out in reverse, so I feel like this person may have already told you that they have a lot of desire for you, or they've been thinking about how much desire they have for you, and they want to tell you that. If you had a recent conversation with them, or you talked to them, whenever you talked to them last, they want you to know that they meant what they said, and you were also right. Okay, let's get into more specifics. What is this about? Oh, wow, okay. So about, like, family and such. Okay, so I'm getting, like, that they... Whatever you said about, like, family or community or, like, living together and making each other happy or something like that, like, you were right. You were right about that. But I feel like they were also, like whatever they said in that moment back then, like, they also felt like that's what they had to do. Yeah, here we go. So I feel like whatever happened in the past, or whatever they said last time, like, in that moment, in that time, like, they meant what they said, you know? But it's not like you weren't right also. Like, they understood what you meant about, like, you two being, like, whatever, like, good, or being able to do that. I feel like they had something to leave, and that's why whatever happened in the past, whatever they said that they meant, didn't mean that they didn't have desire for you, but it's just like kind of like they were kind of going through something different. They meant what they said. Whatever they were going through. I don't know, maybe it was none of your business or something like that. But I feel like they felt bad. They felt sad with whatever they said to you. But they didn't feel bad about it, because they in their mind, they told you that they have so much desire for you, or they let you know that they like you a lot. In their mind, they feel like they said that, but they did feel sad about having to say what they said, and having to leave you, or having to leave this conversation, or leaving this connection for a while. Okay. What else are they thinking about? Think about this. Love me. They want you to love them again, or to love them for the first time, if this is new. But it's like they want you to love them. They do feel this kind of energy where you guys are going to be a really good fit, make each other really happy, not have anyone else make each other happy as much as you two would be able to. Like, no one else would make them happier than you, and they feel like no one else can make you happier than them. They feel like it's like really effortless, and things will come to both of you very easily, manifest for the both of you very easily. If you guys share this love, I feel like they feel like with this love you can conquer anything, and they feel like that, or at least they feel like that now. If they didn't in the past, or even if in the last conversation you guys had, they didn't feel that way. They do feel about that. They do feel that way about you now. Now they feel like they're kind of worried that maybe you kind of ready, you might have moved on, or you're ready to move on with someone else, or that you might not want this with them anymore. So they're a little bit confused about that. But, you know, I think, is this person going to, like, communicate to you, or what? Are they going to say something to you? They don't know yet. They don't know if they should come to you yet, because I feel like they're kind of a little bit not sure if you're single, or if you would take them back, or if you want the same things anymore, or if you want the same things now, or if, you know, whatever, if you want a connection with them or something like that. They're gonna wait and see. I feel like they're gonna do a little bit more work on their end to see what you're up to, maybe spy a little bit, do a little bit more homework to see if they should reach out to you or not. So that's really interesting. I hope you found this really interesting. Crystal number 3, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace. Hey, Crystal 4, this is the clear crystal quartz. Clear quartz crystal. I always say that opposite direction. Okay, let's see if the person you're thinking about is thinking about you now or has been recently. Okay. This is just the yes and no part of the Angel Oracles deck. There's a yes and no, there's a time frame, and there's like a circumstances kind of piles that like you're supposed to segregate and use them separately as different piles, but a lot of people just pile them up together. Okay, so we got reconsider, and there's something better. Okay, so it's not like this person isn't thinking about you, but Spirit really wants you to maybe think about another possibility. So this person may be thinking about you here and there, but but Spirit is saying like there's someone better out there. There's someone better for you to put your thoughts into or think about or visualize, because this person may be thinking about you. But okay, these cards fell off the table, which is my sign that like you can't see these circumstances yet. They're coming up. So I want you, oh my God, I didn't even see this card. I just want you all the time. 2 8s, and definitely, wow. So, you know, the 2 8s is about like manifesting. The 8 is the strength card and the major arcana. So this person is definitely thinking about you and definitely wants you and is trying to manifest you. So I'm getting from Spirit like, okay, you could manifest this person into your life. They desperately want you. Definitely want you very like physically, but also what is it? This person just kind of wants to like take action and want something to change in their life, and that's why they're kind of like harping on you and kind of like thinking about you a lot. And so you thinking about this person a lot, like both of you trying to manifest this together, like both of you thinking about each other and wanting to be each other could manifest this very quickly. But Spirit is saying like, you know, you might want to reconsider that, like, you know, you guys can manifest each other into each other's lives really quickly and if you want to, but like there's something better out there, and like you putting your thoughts is putting energy into this manifestation, into this person. Okay, wow, the Lover's card. Okay, Lover's card and the 6 of Wands, they both came out sideways. Okay, wow. So, I think even you might want something different. You might want something else. Because there's nothing, because this person, even though they want you, they might just want you like physically, and they can't offer you anything substantial. Like they can't offer you something long-term, or they can't offer you marriage, or they can't offer you security or loyalty or something like that. Like what, even if you like this person or whatever, like they just can't give you what you want, and they just want you. Maybe you're the person who helps them manifest things in their life, and they're not really helping you, or they're not helping you in the way that you want them to help you, or they're not in your life in the way that you want them to be in your life, and you're kind of like thinking about even moving on too. You're thinking about kind of moving on to possibly another romantic partner, and you're not afraid to do this physically anymore, because this person like can't give you what you want, and you're kind of like, I'm done here. And I think you're even reconsidering like, okay, maybe there's something better out there, and you're like, okay, time to move on. Okay, let's see what happens. What's this something better? What's this something better? What's this something better? Yeah, you don't have to wait. I feel like Spirit is saying like, if you choose something better, you're not gonna have to wait. Like, this is like, wow, around the corner. Okay, so many things came up, so many cards came up. I lie awake thinking about our future. So this is someone who's like ready to get into something more serious, or wants to get into a relationship. So whoever wants to come into your life and be your next romantic partner, or is already interested in you, maybe already in your life, or maybe someone from your past, someone else, they are thinking about their future, and they're thinking about wanting to be in a serious relationship, or whatever you want, whatever this is for you, whatever, with moving in together, marriage, growing a family, growing a business together, or whatever it is, like being in a long-term relationship with someone that like has the potential to be the one, or long-term, or just something that's in your life that's stable and secure for a long time. This person is thinking about the same thing. So Spirit is saying like you don't have to wait a long time. If you choose someone else, they'll come in really, really quickly. You won't have to even wait, because they're wishing and dreaming about the same thing. This person, this new person that's supposed to be for your highest best good, your next potential romantic partner. This love scares me and I'm too afraid to talk. So this person might be scared out of the mind when they meet you, or they talk to you again, or when you think about this person, or when they think about you again, because you're perfect to this person. You're perfect to this person. Okay. Yeah, I feel like they're going to come talk to you. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to bump into each other in the physical. So I feel like actually face to face, but it could be online, or it could be, some sort of other way of receiving message, email, DM, whatever. But I feel like this person is going to message you, so you don't have to wait. As if you choose something else, Spirit's saying like you don't have to wait. They'll come in immediately, almost immediately. They'll come in almost immediately if you so choose. You won't have to wait. Yeah, I feel like you don't have to. Again, I feel like I'm getting like a don't have to wait. This person already knows that they like you. They're afraid of being, they're afraid because they know you're too. What's that saying? You're above criticism. You're just perfect in every way. That's why they're afraid to talk to you. But they will. They will. Pull start card. You already know. So I feel like for a lot of you, you might already know who this person is, or when you meet this person, you're gonna know immediately what this person is. Your heartbeat, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, so this is someone who you might have hurt in the past, or they might have hurt you in the past, or when they first come forward, they're so harsh, and it's like it's not because they mean to be so harsh, but I think they like are so overwhelmed with like how perfect you are, that they might be kind of like, how like when someone likes you but they're like afraid that you're not gonna like them back, or you're gonna hurt them, so they're kind of like harsh with you. I feel like they might be a little bit harsh with you in the beginning, because they're just afraid that like if they like try to be really sweet and kind to you, that like you might say no to them, like that you might say no to them before they could even like like you might hurt them first. So if they're a little bit mean to you, or they're being a little bit harsh or brash or whatever, it's just because like they're afraid that you're gonna hurt them, and you're perfect to them. But also this could be someone from your past, or someone that you already know that might have hurt you in the past, or it was like you didn't leave on like good terms, or like they kind of brushed you off, or you weren't really interested in this person in the past, or something like that. I'm gonna pull one more card. Yeah, but be careful of this person, the person that you were initially thinking about when you first pull this crystal for this reading. It's they might try to like reel you in with some like lies and stuff like that. They might want to try to shit on this person. Sorry, excuse me. Oh my god, I never swear on this channel, but I just did for the first time. I don't care. If it's just one, I feel like YouTube will let it go. But this person might like try to like tell you lies about this new person or this old person that you already know, or just kind of like try to tell you lies to kind of like hold you in, or empty promises or something. So be careful of this person. And they might also know about this person, get jealous of this person, or they might not know about this person but still try to hold on to you because they're really, they just want you for something else. So maybe it's like sexually, or it could be just like you make them better. You help manifest a lot of things in their life, and they're kind of using you and your energy. So be careful. All right, so I hope this resonated, and I wish you so much love and light.